Hi, Terry.
Hey, hi Ashley. How you doing?
I'm doing well.
Good, good. Nice to see you. And I want to welcome everybody to the gathering, Terry's Travels. So, are we ready to travel to Southeast Asia?
More than ready. I've been very excited to see this.
All right, because we're going to Thailand tonight. And on the menu, we have a Thai salad, Thai coconut soup, pad Thai, Thai fried rice, Thai banana fritters, and Sabai Sabai, which I'll explain in a little bit. So, what we're going to do first is we are going to start with the soup. And I've got my pan heating up with the oil. I am going to start with my ginger. We have 1 tablespoon of vegetable oil. I'm actually using canola oil in the pan. I have 10 shrimp peeled and deveined. I have 10, oh, sorry, a couple of garlic cloves chopped, 2 teaspoons of grated ginger, 1 lemongrass peeled and finely grated, 1 tablespoon of brown sugar, 1.5 tablespoons of soy sauce, 2 teaspoons of curry powder, 1 teaspoon of coriander powder, 2 teaspoons of chili garlic paste, 14 ounces of coconut milk, 2 cups of chicken broth, and 2 teaspoons of lime zest. So I've got the oil in the pan and I'm going to bring over my ginger, garlic, and lemongrass. And I have a lemongrass here to show everybody. What you want to do is you want to take off the top layer, and that's what you grate. And you grate it into fine, and that is what you end up with one. So it's not very much, but it's quite pungent and delicious. So I'm going to bring these over here and I'm going to add these to the pan. And you can hear that is starting to cook because again I have the oil going. There's that, and then the lemongrass. And I'm going to give this a quick stir. Now, all the dishes tonight, when they're cooking, it's very quick, right? So I just added those. That's going to cook for like 30 seconds. Then I'm going to add the rest. I'm going to add the sugar and the soy sauce, which is this and this. Okay, get that in there. And the soy sauce. Now, I love Thai coconut soup. So, one thing I have to say about tonight's show, I can't wait till it's over. Not that I don't love doing this, but I can't wait to eat everything because I love everything on this menu. And I have to say, if you go back to the original gathering, I have a Thailand trip remembered, and there are different dishes on that show. So that's a fun show to watch too. So I am cooking this for a few minutes, and everything is starting to bubble, which is good. Then I'm going to add now this chili garlic paste, hot, and it's in everything tonight. So these dishes are spicy. So if you like spice, this menu is for you. And it does pack on the heat. And I've got the coriander and the curry. So those are 2 other spices that I absolutely love. So we're going to get this going. And that is coming along nicely. Now I'll show you if you can see it. It's like a
Oh, I
piece,
can see it.
yeah, nice and pasty, and that curry just smells wonderful. Then what we're gonna do, let that go a few minutes. Our lime zest, I'm gonna throw that in there. And you can't beat the the fresh limes or lemons and the zest. It just really perks things up. Okay, now I'm going to actually turn up the heat a little bit. Okay, and then I'm going to add my 2 cups of chicken broth. Now, normally, I would use a lot more. I'd double the recipe. But because we have so much food tonight, I am only doing it as the recipe called for 2 servings. And here's the coconut milk. This is going in there. Okay, there we go. Then we're going to add the shrimp. There you go. Both, I knew that was going to happen. Both veins have been deveined, the outside vein and the inside vein. So you want to make sure you do that. Not a lot of people do the inside vein. I do. And so that's just how I do it. I know when you buy them deveined and peeled, there's always that vein on the inside and it's blue. I take it out. I get rid of it. Okay, so this is going. I'm going to let this continue to go. And I'm going to put that on the back burner. Just let that cook away. Okay. Turn up the heat a little bit. Get that going. I want to get my wok going for the next dish, which is the Thai fried rice. And for this, I have 2 tablespoons of canola oil, and I use it because it yields a high heat and it's a light flavor. So it's not going to interrupt with anything. I have 2 garlic cloves chopped. I have 1 onion diced. I have 3 scallions in 1-inch pieces, and I love scallions, so this is just perfect for me. I have 2 eggs lightly beaten, 3 cups of cooked jasmine rice. Now, this recipe calls it it's cooked the night before and chilled. Okay, so you want to do that, which I did. And then for the sauce, I have 3 tablespoons of soy sauce and 3 tablespoons of oyster sauce. So I'm going to heat the oil in the wok. I'm going to get that warm. I'm going to just push these over here. Okay. And it's already, I don't know if you can hear it, it's already sizzling. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add my garlic and my onions, and you can hear that.
Oh, yeah, heard that.
Yep. I'm going to stir fry this for 30 seconds. Now, let me get one of these. Actually, I think I'll use this one. I'm going to just stir that around. I'm going to let that cook for a little bit. And then I am going to add the scallions. I think maybe 10 more seconds. But this is only about 30 seconds, right?
Yeah, that was amazingly quick so far.
Yeah, and that's how it goes. My only complaint about cooking Thai when you're entertaining is that it's a lot of stir frying and throwing the dishes out on the table. So you're spending a lot of time at the stove versus with your guests. So it's kind of a little hard in that regard, but that's how it goes. So with this, I'm going to push all the onions and the garlic. And isn't that interesting? You've got the white onion or the yellow onion and the scallions. So you've got 2 different onions in this dish, which in my book is pretty good.
Yes, yes.
Add the egg, I'm sorry.
Oh, I said I'm a fan of both.
Yes. So now with this, you just want to let the egg cook. And it's basically the scrambled egg, which you see in the soups and the rices a lot in the Orient. Okay, I'm gonna let that go for a few minutes. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to I'm gonna start heating up the pan for the pad thai. Just wanna get that going. And the eggs are starting to congeal, and that's good. Turn up the heat a little bit. Now, I have to be careful with this because, close to the heat.
Yes, yes, you got very long sleeves today.
I don't want to go up in flames, but if I do, every kitchen should have one. Okay.
What is that?
That is it's a fire extinguisher.
That's small?
Yep, it's a can. I leave it in the kitchen in case, there's a problem. Okay, now the eggs are done. Now I'm going to add the rice. Put this away. I'm going to turn down the heat because I don't want things burning. I'm going to put the rice in the wok very carefully because it's glass. And I don't want it to break. If you've noticed, a lot of my dishes, they're always, my display, it's always glass so that you can all see what's in it, right? But in that case, you have to be very careful. Okay, so I'm going to just mix everything up. And because I have a good quantity of the rice, and this is jasmine rice. Now, are you familiar with jasmine rice?
I am, but it's not something I work with too often. We're more yellow or brown rice.
Yep. And I would say the jasmine rice is very big with the Thai cooking, some Oriental cooking. It's sweet. It has a nice sweet taste to it. It's very different and contributes to the other flavors. Now,
is it different from long grain rice? Because I've used that sometimes too.
Yes, because long grain rice is white and tends not to have a taste or a flavor to it. And that's the difference with the jasmine rice because it does have that sweet taste. Now I'm going to add the oyster sauce and the soy sauce. I'm gonna put that in there. Okay, that's good. And then again, got to give it a good stir because why? You're being tested. We have a lot of
I'm being tested. I'm still fascinated with the whole idea of the wok. That is a beautiful thing. I don't have one of those. No, I don't. I can, yeah.
Woks are beautiful. If you go to the premiere show of the gathering, I cooked salmon, cut salmon in the wok, spicy flavor, and it's just beautiful. It's it makes cooking Asian dishes. It gives it that special touch versus the fry pan. I have to say.
Okay. Yeah, I have a big fry pan, but I don't have a wok.
Yeah, you have to get a wok. It's very good. I cannot tell you how old this one is. You might be able to tell from the bottom. You see how black it is? Here you go, right?
Beautiful. My goodness.
Yep. So you saw how fast that came together.
Yes, very quick.
I am going to keep this in the back. That's done. I don't even have to keep it on the heat. And what I'm going to do now is actually, if you want to pull up some slides, we can look at a couple of those.
Okay.
So, yep. So the first slide is going to show you Asia. And you'll be able to see where things are. There we go. If you can get that to the full screen.
There we are.
Okay, great. So that's Southeast Asia right there. Okay, so you see China, Vietnam, Indonesia, and they're not too far from Australia, as you can see. So if you go to the next slide, you'll see where Thailand is, and there's Thailand. It's a pretty good size considering.
Yeah.
You can see how close it is to Cambodia
Yes.
and Vietnam. So that's pretty interesting. And the next slide shows where I stayed in Pattaya. So we flew from Boston to New Jersey and then flew from New Jersey to Bangkok direct. And that took 18 hours.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. And then when we landed, it was almost a 2-hour drive to where we were staying in Pattaya, and it's a coastal town. And if you pull up the next slide, you can see that's just one of the government buildings. And then what we did when we were there, we visited the palace, the royal palace, the grand palace, actually. If you go to the next slide, you can see, this slide, I took all these pictures and I just thought it was so interesting to see these young boys jumping off the bridge going swimming. So I threw that in there. And then the next slide would be, that's the layout of the Grand Palace.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. And if you want to go through maybe the next slides, rather, yep, that's all part of it. So you can keep scrolling.
That's beautiful, isn't
it?
Yeah.
Yep. Go to the next one, and you can see how ornate everything is and how detailed everything is. You can go to the next one.
Wow.
Yep. And then the next one, this is where the Emerald Buddha was housed in there. Excuse me. And
look at the, what do you want to call it? The statue guards?
Yes, yes.
And I'm assuming they are hundreds, at least 100.
Oh, yes. Yes, they're ancient. And you see all the tiles on the roofs and the buildings. Let me, I'm just going to stir the soup over here. Excuse me.
Are the statues made out of tiles too?
It's made, they're made out of ceramic and wood, if you can believe it.
Wow.
Yep. You can go to the next slide. And again, yep. And you can see they're just everywhere you go. It's these beautiful, beautiful.
I know the detail. My goodness.
Mm-hmm. Yep, yep. And very sacred. It's a very sacred place. When you go, they have a dress code. No sleeveless shirts, no vests, no short top, no see-through tops, no hot pants or short pants, no torn pants, no tight pants, no bike pants, no mini skirts. And if you wear any of those, you're not allowed in. So if we can go to the next dish, I'm going to make the pad thai.
Pad Thai, yum.
Pad thai. And what we have here, I'm going to put all of this right out here as I need it. and again, a lot of ingredients. So if you're entertaining like this, you want to make sure you do all of this ahead so you can just put it all together at a moment's notice. And as you can see, it does up quickly. So I have 1 package of thick rice noodles cooked, a half a pound of pork tenderloin cut into thin strips. I have 2 tablespoons of canola oil, 2 shallots thinly sliced, 2 garlic cloves chopped, 1 egg lightly beaten, 3 cups of coleslaw mix, 4 scallions sliced, a 1/4 cup of sugar, 3 tablespoons of soy sauce, 2 tablespoons of fish sauce, 1 tablespoon again of that chili garlic sauce, 1 tablespoon of lime juice. And I use the lime juice from Key West, which is the real lime juice, and it's just wonderful. 2 tablespoons of salted peanuts. And then for the garnish, I have cut limes, chopped cilantro, and bean sprouts. And I'm going to keep those off to the side. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to fry the pork in the oil to start with. Okay, so I'm going to put the oil in here, let that get hot, and the pan's already hot. So we should get going on this, right? And I'm just going to dump it in. And as you can hear that, right?
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
Can definitely hear that.
Yep. And I'm going to saute this until it's cooked. Then I'm going to put it off to the side in a little bowl while I do the rest of the vegetables, sauces, and then I throw the noodles in at the end with the pork. Okay, so I'm just going to give the rice a little stir. Keep that going. My sleeve just grabbed the handle of the fry pan. That would not be good.
Yes, please be careful.
Yeah, dropping it. That would not be good. Then it would turn into vegetarian pad thai. No pork.
Right?
On the floor for the cats. They would love it. I don't even know.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that they would probably be rooting for that to fall on the floor.
Yeah, and I don't even know if they can eat pork, or we don't feed them human food, so. Although tuna juice, when we open up cans of tuna, they love the tuna juice.
Oh, yum.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to let this go for a few seconds while we look at what else is going to go in. So I am going to do the shallots and the garlic, and then I'm going to, once I get this incorporated in there, after the pork, I'll push the ingredients aside and cook up the egg. But there's egg in here too. Yeah. Now, this looks good, but because it's pork, I'm gonna give it a few more seconds over here. Okay, and I'm going to check on my soup. And the soup is looking pretty good. Excuse me. I have a frog in my throat tonight. Okay.
Oh, I do too. That's for sure.
Yeah, and it could be allergies or whatever it is. Okay, so I think these look good. I'm going to just cut one. See how that looks. Just want to make sure it's cooked, and they are. Excuse me. So I'm going to take the pork out of the pan. Okay. You can see this cooked up nicely. Okay, that's good. Now I'm going to throw the garlic in there. And the shallots. I'm going to cook those for a little bit. Turn up the heat. But you see what I mean? I mean, constantly.
And that's in the same pan, right?
Yes. Yep. So constantly at the stove, I have to say. So you really have to think about doing this when you're entertaining, you know? If you don't mind doing that. So I'll give that a few seconds because I want to pull up the rest of the ingredients because I'll be adding all these before I add the coleslaw and the noodles. And this will be a lot of things. And the lime juice, it's Key West lime juice, and you'll see it with the lemon juice and the lime juice, and it's just wonderful. I don't know if you've been to Key West, that'll be a show.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, that'll definitely be a show. Okay, so we've got that going. Now I'm going to put the egg in, and I'm not going to, I'm gonna let it cook.
Did you scramble the egg, or is it just
lightly? Lightly. Yep. So I don't know if you can see it. It's cooking pretty good. See that?
Yes, I see it.
Yep.
Yes.
So then I just scramble that along. Now I mix everything. Now I'm going to add the rest of the ingredients. That in. Okay. Fish sauce. The chili garlic sauce, which is going to light everything on fire. The rice wine, which is nice. Rice wine vinegar. And then sugar to tone everything down. I should say cool everything down. Yeah, put that in there. And the scallions. And then we have the soy sauce. Excuse me. Soy sauce. I can eat all day, probably on everything. And then the peanuts. Okay. So I'm going to get that going. Okay. Let that go for a little bit. I'm going to turn down the soup because that is really coming along. And it's beautiful. The shrimp are done. So that's good. Okay. This is going. I'm going to do this for maybe 2 minutes. And then I will put the pork back in with the coleslaw and the noodles. These will go around. These are just garnishes, but you'll be able to squeeze the lime, cilantro, which is just wonderful, and the bean sprouts. Why don't we pull up maybe 3 or 4 more slides?
Okay.
Excuse me. And then they're just more of the palace. You'll see.
Now, I believe we ended on this one. So we'll start that one, and then I'll be able to pull it up bigger. Because I still love this. I think this is so intricate and beautiful.
Oh,
but
absolutely.
we'll go to
Absolutely.
the next one.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep, just another figure.
And these are just out?
Yep.
These are just out to walk by?
Yep. All around. No matter where you walk, around the building. And as you saw on the map, you know, a lot of buildings, temples. I am going to add the noodles. And these are thick noodles. Okay. Here. And going to just incorporate the noodles with all the sauce and the peanut.
I'm amazed. It's starting to look yummy.
Oh my God, this is, like I said, it's I can't wait to sit down and eat tonight.
I don't blame you.
It'll be a fun dinner, I have to say. I'm gonna add the pork. And I'm gonna let this continue to cook because I wanna get the noodles warmed up. Because I made these noodles last night, and what I did was I coated them again with the canola oil because it's a very light taste and it won't interfere with the dish. So that, as you can see, it just, no sticking, right?
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah, which is nice. And then I'm gonna add the coleslaw, 3 cups. Put that in there. Put this over here. And then we'll get this going. And then that's it, right? That's it for the pad thai. Now, we'll bring it over to show you, but I am going to leave it on. I'll turn the heat down because we have a little time to go. Here you go. I don't know if you can see it.
Oh my goodness. And look at all the colors. There's still so many colors in all of your dishes. I love the colors.
Very nice. I need room on the table, on the stove. I need room on the stove. So I'm going to remove my rice. I'm going to plate the rice. Put that, oh, it smells delicious. Absolutely.
Missing Mike's smell-o-vision.
Yep. That's right. Oh, this is pretty. And it smells great. Okay, I think that's it for now. I'm gonna put the rest in the oven because I made more, which we'll get to later. I'll put this over here, which is kind of nice. Actually, I'll push this over here. We'll do that. And then I'm gonna just give this a little stir. And I think I'm gonna put this on low heat in the back because I'm gonna have to get the Gonna have to get the bananas going. Times are marching on, right?
It is. It is. We still have some time, but yep, it's clicking.
It is. What I'm going to do, I'm going to quickly put the salad together, okay? And
Okay.
this is a Thai salad. And what I have here, I have 1 bag of mixed lettuce, 1 cup of cherry tomatoes halved, a small cucumber sliced, red onion thinly sliced, cashews. I've got cilantro, and I've got red chilies chopped. So I'm just going to put this lettuce in the salad dish. Put that there. Put this over here. Okay. And later on, there's a picture of a park that we went to, and the flowers I have off to the side are some colorful flowers because you'll see what it looks like when I get to the slide. Some red onions. Okay. Gonna put the cucumbers all over. There you go. And again, people in the house can just grab, you know, parts, and they get a little bit of everything. Cilantro, cashews. There we go.
Yum.
And then these, again, hot red chili pepper, finely chopped. So you got to be careful when you're doing that. Let me get rid of this. Okay. And then the dressing. For the dressing, we have garlic. Okay, and my hands are clean. You know my hands are clean. We've got garlic, the cilantro, we've got the oil, we've got the sugar, we've got the lime juice again, and we've got fish sauce, which, you know what's in fish sauce, Ashley?
No. Well, other than I'm assuming fish.
Yes, anchovies. So that's where it gets its saltiness. Okay, and I'm going to get rid of these. Put these over here. Okay, I have to make sure that I don't touch my eyes with it. And
yeah,
in my trusty pot, I'm just gonna give it a good mix. Okay, that looks pretty good, right? Oh, I'll do it this way. I'm always doing things the tough way. There we go. And we've got the cilantro coming out.
Yum, yum.
Dressing. There we go. That's the salad. Okay. Now, what I need to do is I need to get these bananas going. So, because we're moving on. I've got bananas here, and these are actually plantains. You can use bananas. I've got 1 cup of rice flour. I've got a 1/4 cup of regular flour. Sorry, 1/3 cup. I've got 1 teaspoon of baking powder, a 1/2 cup of shredded coconut, 2 tablespoons of sugar, 3/4 teaspoon of salt, and 1 cup of oil for frying, but I'll probably use more. And what you want to do here is you want to make a paste, okay? And the rice flour makes the batter, it makes everything crispy. So when we fry it, you'll have that nice fried. There we go. That's gonna be good.
What kind of oil are you using?
Canola.
Oh,
Again,
okay.
it has a high yield for heat and low flavor. Whereas if you use peanut oil, you're gonna get that peanut taste, and you don't want peanut taste in everything, right?
No, no. I mean,
Right.
I love the taste of peanuts, but
Oh, yeah, yeah, absolutely. But again, you don't want it in everything. So you see, this is coming together pretty good.
yes.
And this is street food for them. So you'll see in one of the slides, you'll see them at work. They're the nicest people over there. I got to tell you, it's just beautiful. Okay, I am going to, with my hands, right, just coat this and just throw it in there. Whoops, on the floor. Yeah, this is, maybe I should move this production closer to the stove.
Now, what you're taking is you're putting the banana slices and you're
Yeah.
putting it in the batter and dropping it in the pan that has the oil right now, anyway, right?
Yep. And I'll let those go. And you'll see them when they start to brown, hopefully. Again, we all know baking's not my forte. This is a dessert. I consider this baking. So, although it is frying, and we do, well, not of late. I used to fry a lot. Italians, right? They fry everything.
Fry everything.
Yeah, if you're not frying, you're not Italian. However, baking was not my forte because, you have to really like sweets, right? And I hit a point in my 20s where I wasn't wild about sweets. It was all about the salt.
Mm.
Give me more salty things.
Yep, I'm definitely in that category too. I'll pick salt over sweets.
Yeah. So this is good. And this
Like,
recipe, you think the recipe wouldn't be enough. Um, wouldn't be enough for frying these, but it really is. I mean, I'm almost done with this, and I think I'm going to have a lot of batter left over. Get those going. So actually, if you want to pull up more slides while I'm cooking this, that'll be good. Wash my hands over there. Okay,
all right. I
I
think we left off here.
I am not the cleanest cook for sure.
So I think we left off here, which is this lovely guy that I'm so fascinated you could just walk by.
Yeah. While you're doing that, Ashley, I am going to plate the pad thai. So you can flip through a couple more.
Oh, look at these guys. Now, are they actually blue? That's amazing.
Yes, isn't it?
Yes, yes. Oh my goodness. And I can't even imagine how old they are.
Very old. Very old.
Oh, and look at her.
Yep. Yep.
And now that's all tile and ceramic and stuff.
Yep. Yep.
I see a lot of ceramic.
Tile and gold overlay.
Wow. That's a long hallway.
Yes, isn't it?
My goodness. I wonder how long it took to do these, huh?
I know, truly. Royal Palace, that's where they used to do everything. I am going to, while the plantains or bananas are going, I am going to plate the coconut soup. I plated the pad thai, as you can see.
Oh, yay. Look at that. All right.
Yep. And let's see. I'm gonna get over here. And we also have to make the Sabai Sabai. Keep going with the slides. Oh wait, you want to see at least one?
Yes, yes, I need to see this coconut shrimp soup. Oh my goodness.
Let's see. You see the curry and the coriander?
Yes.
Oh, beautiful. Put that there. I don't know if you can see everything. Can you still see everything?
Yes, yep, yes, yes,
Okay.
we can.
Okay. And you can see the shrimp. I don't know if it's funny. It's a dark broth.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, is that because of the coconut milk?
No, the coconut milk is white. It's from the soy sauce, fish sauce, which was dark brown. So I'm gonna leave that. But I'll show you. Let's see. See the shrimp?
Yes. Now, how do you tell that this shrimp is cooked? Is it pink or is it?
It is, as you can see, because they
Yes.
were opaque before.
Right.
I'm gonna get this out of here. I'm going to check out how these guys are doing. Beautiful. I'm gonna turn up the heat a little bit.
And you want me to do the slides now?
Yes. Keep going because then we'll put together the Sabai Sabai,
Okay.
which is the Thailand welcome drink. And yeah.
This is where we left off.
Yep. So you can keep going.
Oh my goodness.
I know, and just keep going, Ashley. And that's a close up. That's beautiful, right?
Yes.
And the cement figurines. Now that's the hot pot restaurant. We were learning how to Ian scuba dived, but I was taking classes, and in between we would go and get hot pot there. Let me turn the bananas, the plantains. Oh, these are cute. I get so excited when I eat desserts and they come out good. And I'm like, oh my God, I guess I can, make desserts. So this will be nice and sweet because it's got the coconut in there, right?
You're right.
Yeah.
And the bananas, which I love the smell and taste and everything of bananas.
Yes. Yep, truly. Two are stuck together. That's the rice flour, right? Now the rice flour is making everything crispy. So let these go. Oh, these are beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna let that go. I'm gonna make the Sabai Sabai. So for the Sabai Sabai, I have 1.5 ounces of spiced rum. I have lemon juice. I have simple syrup. I have fresh basil leaves, and I have club soda. I'm going to put this all together. You keep going with the slides. Okay?
Okay. I right now have the slide of the Sabai Sabai.
Sabai, I had to get my lemon juice. Yep, there you go. So go back to the slides, if you would. Let's see, 3 ounces of spiced rum. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now you see that garden with all the colored flowers?
Yes.
When you come back, you'll see the flowers I have in the back in the kitchen, and they're different colors like that, and that's why I put all those different colored flowers together. You see those terracotta pots?
Yes.
This was in the elephant palace where we would go, keep going.
Oh my. Oh my. Look at that.
Tigers. Yep, you see the tigers.
Oh.
And there's me with the tiger.
You weren't afraid?
No. Nope. And
Tell
then
me that's not you.
Yeah, it is me. An elephant walked over me.
Oh my goodness.
Yep. Yep.
Wow.
Yep. And now you see those ceramic figurines? Aren't they beautiful?
Yes.
Yeah. Yep. A lot of sculptures. I mean, they're artistic. Let's see now.
It looks like a play or a show.
Yes. Now that is the con performance at Sala Shalom Krung. Now, easy for me to say, right? That was also in the palace. Now, here's Pattaya downtown. There's the market. So you go do shopping and see street food. So that's that. I've got some basil leaves. I'm gonna throw some basil leaves
Looks
in.
like some more street food and some more markets.
Yep. And then 1 to 4 ounces of club soda. And that's just Pattaya in the rain. Isn't it beautiful? And then we had a pig roast.
Yum.
Guys, where we stayed, it was his birthday. And we had a pig roast. Okay, if we come back to the if we come back to the table, I'm going to pour the Sabai Sabai. This is the welcome drink. The national welcome drink. Looks pretty good, huh?
I was going to say it looks very fruity too.
Yeah, that's the lemon juice. Yikes. There's the lemon juice. I'll push these. And the club soda gives it that fizz. Now I'm going to get the fried plantains. I'm going to shut off the heat. Shut off all the heat. Oh, these are beautiful. Here we go. I'll let these cool down. And these are really crispy. And again, it's that rice flour. So this will be a nice little snack or dessert after dinner.
Now, where do you find the rice flour in the market?
By the flour. Can you see that?
Yes. Yep.
Okay, I'm going to push it back over here.
Look at those. Yum.
And do you see? Everything was just done really quickly. You know, it does take some time to put everything together, to chop things, but you could do that the night before. And if you want to entertain, now, honestly, you could do all this. And as you can see, it can sit here for 10 minutes and then you can go join your guests. I'm going to take a sip.
Well, cheers to that.
Sabai, Sabai. It's delicious. So that's good. So here we have the Thai salad. Can you see the salad okay?
Yes. Yep. We can see the salad. It is a little cut off, but we can see it.
Okay, well, let me just push it over a little bit because it's so beautiful. You got to showcase it. You see it?
Yes.
Better?
Yeah.
So Thai salad, pad Thai, Thai fried rice, Thai coconut soup, fried bananas, and Sabai Sabai. So with all of that, as always, I'm toasting HCAM I'm thanking you. I'm thanking everybody, Matt, everybody at the station, thanking the viewers for tuning in. And if you ever get to that part of the world, you'll love it. Again, it's just another beautiful place to visit. And between the people, the music, the food, and the alcohol, there are no language barriers, right? I mean,
I'm sure of that. I'm sure of that. And like you said, and the colors and my goodness, the beautiful designs of all the architect.
mm-hmm. It is amazing, and it was. So when you go, you just have to be careful of your dress, but you learn all that before you go. So usually it's not an issue. So yeah, so I'm gonna say I won't see you until September. See you in September.
I was going to do the same exact thing.
Yes. So I'm going to take a couple of months off for the summer. And when we come back, we'll be back in the States. And I think because the past couple of episodes in the States, we're on the West Coast. So
Right.
I think when we're back in September, we'll be on the East Coast. I'm not going to give it away because it's a big coast up and down. So I haven't really decided what we're going to do. But you bring up a good thought with the Key West, and then you've got up and down, right? I mean, every single state there's
Right. Well, and never mind, you got Georgia with all of their amazing food too, and
absolutely.
and then you got Maryland and
yeah.
Massachusetts and
Yes. Yep, up and down,
yeah.
which is a wonderful thing. So, yeah, so I just want to wish everybody a happy summer. Be safe, have fun, enjoy the glorious weather, even the humidity. I think it beats the snow anytime, unless you're a ski person and you'd rather be skiing. But I'm sure there's places in the world you can go and ski right now.
Yeah, I think New Hampshire still.
Yeah, yeah, I think so.
At least you could last month.
Exactly.
Well, you have a very wonderful summer, and all of us at HCAM obviously thank you and wish you a wonderful summer and love all of your amazing foods. Oh my goodness, for sure. And I am very looking forward to September, and yeah, very excited to see what you bring from the East Coast side, because we do have
Yeah,
amazing stuff too.
we do. So have a great summer, Ashley, with your family. I want to wish everybody a happy summer. And again, here's to H Kim.
Thank you, Terry.
Very nice.
Both of you did fabulous.
Are we still on?
Not, I